The single most common mistake people make when buying a portable power station is getting the watt-hour capacity wrong. They either buy too little and find the unit useless for their actual needs, or they buy far more than they need and waste hundreds of dollars. This video fixes that. By the end, you will know exactly how many watt-hours you need and which unit to buy. First, the two numbers you need to understand. Watt-hours, written as watt-hours, is the total energy stored in the battery. It tells you how long your appliances can run. Think of it as the size of a fuel tank. More watt-hours means longer runtime for everything. Watts is how fast any given appliance consumes that energy. A 100-watt device drains your station 10 times slower than a 1,000-watt device. Watts tells you how hungry your appliances are. The formula is simple. Runtime in hours equals watt-hours divided by the wattage of your appliance. A 500-watt-hour station running a 100-watt device gives you 5 hours of runtime. The same station running a 500-watt device gives you 1 hour. Now the real-world breakdown by use case. Light use, under 500 watt-hours. You need this size if your primary use is charging personal devices. Phones, laptops, tablets, cameras, headphones, small fans, and LED lighting. Think solo camping, day trips, travel, and keeping devices topped up during brief outages. The Bluetti EB3A at 268 watt-hours and the EcoFlow River 2 at 256 watt-hours cover this category. Both charge a laptop around 8 to 10 times and a smartphone around 20 to 25 times on a single fill. Moderate use, 500 to 1,000 watt-hours. You need this size if you want to run small appliances alongside device charging, a portable fridge or cooler, a coffee maker in the morning, a CPAP machine through the night, a small electric fan running continuously, power for 2 to 3 people camping for a full weekend. The EcoFlow River 2. Max, at 512 watt-hours, sits at the bottom of this range. The Bluetti AC180 at 1,152 watt-hours sits at the top. For most people in this category, the EcoFlow Delta 2 at exactly 1,000 watt-hours is the sweet spot. Enough capacity for a full weekend with the fridge running and plenty left over for devices. Heavy use, 1,000 to 2,000 watt-hours. You need this size if you are powering a full household through a power outage. Fridge running continuously. Microwave used multiple times per day. Medical devices operating overnight. Work from home setup staying online. Multiple people charging multiple devices simultaneously. 1,000 watt-hours covers a 1 to 2 day outage for essential appliances. 2,000 watt-hours extends that to 2 to 3 days comfortably. The EcoFlow Delta 2, max at 2,048 watt-hours, and the Bluetti AC200. Max at the same capacity are the right units in this range. Home backup, 2,000 watt-hours and above. You need this size if you want to cover a multi-day outage with solar recharging, power a full set of home appliances continuously, or build a genuinely off-grid power setup. At 2,000 watt-hours, a fridge runs for 40 to 48 hours on a single charge. Pair that with solar panels recharging during the day and a multi-day outage becomes completely manageable. The Bluetti AC200MAX is particularly strong here because its 900-watt solar input refills it fast from panels while its expandability to 8,000 watt-hours gives you room to grow. The simple formula for calculating your exact number. Write down every appliance you plan to run. Find the wattage of each. It is usually on the label or in the manual. Multiply each wattage by the hours per day you need it running. Add all those numbers together. That is your daily watt-hour requirement. Buy a station with at least that capacity plus 20% as a buffer for inefficiency. Do that calculation once, and you will never buy the wrong size power station again. All recommended units are linked directly below this video.